is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. They'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Vucevic is out there with Sam Hauser. And it's Pritchard in at the point. And for the Kings, in the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. Then there's Russell Westbrook. It's Clifford at the 2-guard spot. And now that we are well past the halfway point of the season, DB, what are you most looking forward to?
I think, Kevin, this is the first time of the year where you start to consider, well,
And tonight, Stan, we have a matchup featuring 2 teams with similar systems.
Yeah, look, neither of these teams is ever going to be in a rush. They're very patient offensively, and it's more about player movement and ball movement than it is about pace.
Looking at the starting 5 for Boston. Their backcourt, Pritchard and White. Sam Hauser out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Brown in at the small forward. And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for Boston. Last time they met in Boston.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
Yeah, give credit to those guys for playing with such aggressiveness. It makes a huge difference when you get that kind of boost from your second unit.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
DeRozan with the ball. 20 points for him last game against Utah.
Also, his ability to push the action and get to the line made a huge difference.
Shot clock at 6. Fades.
Greg, both these teams have been dealing lately with some adversity.
Yeah, injuries have hit them hard. We're seeing some makeshift starting lineups. This is when a reserve has a chance to make an impression.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Pritchard and White are they're gone. Sam Hauser is out there with Vucevic, and it's Brown in at the 3 spot. Now here's Brown following the miss by DeRozan. Brown the pass to Hauser. Takes a 3, and Brown is good for 3.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
DeRozan surveying the D. It's hauled in.
A significant amount of games behind us now. Rookies are definitely starting to feel it, Doris.
I mean, at this point, it's been almost twice the amount of games they played during a college season. Very hard to prepare rookies for that first run through an NBA schedule.
Looking at the starting 5 for Boston. Their backcourt, Pritchard and White. Sam Hauser out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
How about a little bit of daylight is all Jaylen Brown needs, up off his feet in a hurry.
DeRozan outside.
And, Coach, unfortunately, we do have to note that both of these teams are dealing with injuries at the moment.
Yeah, that's the reality of the game, Kevin. The question becomes, how do you adapt? What other guys can step up? Who does a better job tonight of filling in the gaps out there?
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Pritchard and White are they're gone. Vucevic is out there with Sam Hauser. And it's Brown in at the 3. So it's Boston now, following the miss by DeRozan. Brown with it. His offensive numbers jump right off the screen at you. He's averaging over 29 points a game. And that one, good.
Look, Brown's a great athlete. I love to see him work inside.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Doug Christie. He was really talking up Derek White, especially the job he does defensively. Coach said, for my money, Derek is the best defensive guard in the NBA. He's long, he anticipates actions, and...
Looking at these teams tonight, Richard, they are half-court teams, tend to grind out possessions.
Oh, it's old school basketball, as they like to say. And it's not the high-flying offenses we're used to seeing. Both teams like to slow it down.
Looking at the starting 5 for Boston. White and Brown are the wingmen. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Sam Hauser. And it's Pritchard in at the point. And that one's good. DeRozan.
That's his bread and butter, DeRozan, one of the great mid-range shooters in this game.
Pass to Brown. Vucevic, a screen on DeRozan. Brown can't hit. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Doug Christie and I were able to chat. Right away, we got to talking about Jaylen Brown, and he said he's going to make trouble for us, but with strong coverage and fast rotations, I think we'll do a good job limiting his production. Some confident words from Coach on how they'll slow down Brown's output tonight. Brian?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Hauser. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
Now here's Brown. Impressive numbers he's putting up, averaging just over 28 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. White for 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Clifford. DeRozan looks it over. With a 9-footer. Yep, that one goes. DeRozan's got 6. The Celtics have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Here's Vucevic. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Too easy for Vucevic. He feasts from these interior spots.
Outside Murray. Pass to DeRozan. Shoots over Brown. And DeRozan with the basket. On the assist by Murray. And that's now 8 points for DeMar DeRozan. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
I'm not going to lie. Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
DeRozan outside. Hauled in by Brown. Celtics trail by 4. 3-pointer. Nails it from 3. He's got 5.
A consistent shot for him. Brown likes the 3.
Murray, a screen on Brown. Here's DeRozan. Westbrook outside. Back to DeRozan. Murray, a screen on Brown. 4 on the clock. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Pritchard, the pass to Vucevic. Takes the 3. And Peyton Pritchard good for 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Kings have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's DeRozan. DeRozan can't get that one to fall. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Picked by Vucevic. Here's Brown. And down it goes. 2 points. Brown's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, he's off to an impressive start. Always nice to get 3 of your first 4 to drop.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. So Boston ends up going with a new group. Kings trail by 4. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Clifford. DeRozan left side. 6 on the shot clock. To end the run. Bounces high off the rim and drops. DeRozan's got 10.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Garza. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the and some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
They've got Malik Monk, and it's Plowden in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Pass to Walsh. Here's Gonzalez. 5 on the clock. Here's Garza, defended by Murray. Here's the break. Kicks it to DeRozan. Fires, top of the key. Ooh, a misfire there. He's made 5. He's missed 5. To the middle. Here's Walsh. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Walsh has gotten his first points in this one. And it's Westbrook with the ball for Sacramento. Trailing by 4. Their last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
They definitely came into that one hoping to be competitive. Unfortunately, they were anything but.
You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NBA, so you're surprised whenever you see a lopsided score.
DeRozan outside. Fires the 3. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
This is how DeRozan is wired. If you let him, this man will light you up, and he's had a big night. While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, "The closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control. Things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you." Back to you.
Staying dialed in. Allie, thanks very much for the report. The Celtics making a switch here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Queta. Hauser comes in for Garza. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Walsh. And Derek White subbed in for Shireman. Look at Brown getting it done inside.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Well, you'd rather not put these guys on the line. The top free throw shooting teams in the last month. In third, the Kings.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from a charity strike. Whenever you fouled them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
DeRozan against Brown. To the wing, right side. DeRozan outside. Pass to Clifford. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thank you very much for the report, Shams.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
Here's Brown, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown, and it's just another weapon in his arsenal now.
DeRozan against Brown. Pass to Clifford. Back to DeRozan. Shoots over Brown. And it's DeRozan missing. Celtics lead by 5. Brown scanning the floor. Down low. Vucevic tipped. Back to DeRozan. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. DeRozan's got 7 points here in the quarter.
One of the underappreciated guys in this league. DeRozan just goes out, puts up big numbers, and he doesn't really get the shine that I think he truly deserves.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. The Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. .103 left in the first half. White with it. No points so far. Here's Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Look, when he's within range, Vuce is going at the rim, and he's going at it hard.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Sacramento shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line for your Kings.
He hits the second from the line. There's 45 seconds left in the second period. Outside White. Back to Brown. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Brown's got 13.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Brown against DeRozan. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. From the elbow. Rebound Boston. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with it.
And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back with you shortly.
And now let's take a... And that is going to do it.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you have to like what we're seeing from DeMar DeRozan.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Boston leading by 6. Taking a look at the Celtics. Their backcourt, Pritchard and White. Sam Hauser out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Brown in at the 3. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. 15 points in the game.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up.
Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
Picked by Vucevic. White for 3. That one no good. Kings trail by 8. Here's DeRozan. Perfection with the jumper from the elbow. DeRozan's got 19 points.
I love that about DeMar DeRozan. He is so decisive. He's an assertive player. He is excellent at pulling up and burying these shots.
Here's Vucevic, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Derek
White hits them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
On the wing, DeRozan, defended by Brown. DeRozan down low. Brown's there. Nice D from Brown. Now here's White. 3-pointer. Again, the miss by Boston.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Murray's shot is good.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Vucevic, a screen on DeRozan. Brown inside, defended by DeRozan. Brown can't hit.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
DeRozan with the power move.
From the wing position, DeMar DeRozan is one of the best at finishing through contact.
Outside, Brown. Hauser outside, takes a 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Following this game, they host the Magic. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Back to you.
Allie, thanks for the report. And timeout called by Doug Christie. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Walsh has checked in for Jaylen Brown. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at Sacramento, their season's basically over, barring some sort of miracle.
Well, I think for Sacramento, there's no doubt they feel the pressure mounting. I mean, failing to match those expectations from the start of the year is apparent.
And we keep waiting for them to turn it around. And waiting. And at this point in time, I'm just going to say it's probably not going to happen. Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
DeRozan outside. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And another miss by Sacramento. And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Hauser can't get it to go.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Hauser can't get it to go. Kings trail by 7. Fires the 3. And it's DeRozan missing.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
White looking it over. Pass to Vucevic. From the arc. The rebound by Murray. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. DeRozan outside. Murray finds Westbrook. From the wing, 6 to shoot. DeRozan can't get that one to fall. Here's Walsh out to the right wing. Three-pointer Pritchard. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Boston closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've done a great... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. They've got DeMar DeRozan. He's out there with Achua. And it's Plowden in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
One of the premier scoring wings in the NBA, Jaylen Brown is at it again.
Here's DeRozan. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pritchard throughout his NBA career. Malik Monk has been known for his instant offense off the bench.
Yeah, but he's now shown he can also play in that lead role and distribute. Impressive to see a combo guard who can thrive in either role.
Brown against DeRozan. Pass to Walsh. Rebound by the Kings. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. DeRozan outside. To the inside. (19-footer), and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Vucevic, he's checked in for Boston.
Number 4, Nikola Vucevic.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Brown can't hit. Kings trail by 6. There's a screen. From 18 feet away. Perfection. Beautiful stroke. DeRozan's got 28 points for the game.
It's just the athleticism of DeMar DeRozan on full display. He's just like a gazelle in the open floor.
Oh, he missed the jumper.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
Takes the shot. Ooh, rise and fire.
Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. The Celtics making a switch here. And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for Boston. Here's the pass to Brown. Here's Vucevic. And a one-handed slam.
He's been in the league long enough that late game moments do not scare Nikola Vucevic.
Brown against DeRozan. DeRozan right in the heart of the D.
There are guys that can take that shot, and there are guys that can make that shot. DeRozan loves having the ball in these big moments because he understands how to deliver.
Puts up the tray. Cash from downtown.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Kings trail by 5. DeRozan outside. There's 1:38 left to play in the fourth quarter. Gets it to go.
All of that experience coming together. DeRozan knows when his team needs a bucket, he's the one.
Brown against DeRozan. Got it. Brown with the floater.
There you go, JB. I love his confidence. One of his strongest traits.
DeRozan outside. By Murray. DeRozan outside. Puts it up from 15. That's off. Boston leading by 5. White outside for 3. Can't get it to go. And Doug Christie has called a timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Sacramento making a change here. For Sacramento, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. DeRozan against Brown. The 15-footer. Ooh, the shot misses. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
A chance here to possibly put the game away.
They have to remain focused to get it done.
Now White. Now Vucevic. Yes, sir, it's good.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And here is DeRozan. Connects! And they go to the intentional foul.
Malik Monk. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Celtics.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game. Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over. 9 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
And now we've got an intentional